What's up, Pisces? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting April 14th, 2025. Pisces, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers. I appreciate you, of course. Um, this deck that I'll be using to deliver your messages will be listed in the description box, not reading any reversals intentionally. Just going to cleanse the energies from doing Aquarius's messages for the week here. I had to stop and think. All right, so what's coming up here for my fishes this week? I just been making a little mini announcement in the videos that I have recorded thus far, the ones that I already recorded did not receive this message. And I'm just making a little statement here that at some point I have to really consider doing some, soul searching here regarding this channel that I just started up here. Of course, people are subscribing, but they're subscribing at a slow rate and not as fast as I would like them to, subscribe. And so again, it seems like the algorithm I'm being caught up in that whirlwind of the algorithm. My videos are being pushed out to the target audience. And so I started this channel to see if it would make a difference from, the channel that I already have, and trying to figure out what happened to all the subscribers that I do have, and still not making a difference. So what I'm saying is that, at some point in time, Pisces, I have to make a decision about whether or not I enjoy doing these readings for you guys, but it's time consuming for me, and it's not, I pumped out more videos than I'm getting any types of, uh, notice from, and it's not, to me, it's not really worth it. To be honest with you, it's not really worth it. So I just need to really, think about that long and hard, because I don't want to. There's nothing wrong with rebuilding, but it's rebuilding at a slow pace here, and I don't like that. So anyway, let's see what's coming up here for Pisces, moving along and away from that. That might be a separate announcement that I do outside of any video tarot readings that I do, just to, bring everybody up to speed and page in terms of what my thinking or where my thinking is regarding this channel. All right, so we're going to cut the deck here for you, Pisces, and we're going to begin your messages. So with that being said, we're going to start off with the first card. And we've got the Chariot, Major Arcana. So there's something that may be rapidly changing or occurring for you this week in a positive sense. Also, too, the Chariot would represent, someone, even though we haven't, that's the very first card that we've drawn so far. And, we don't necessarily need the Pentacles for me to say that someone may be considering or thinking about purchasing the car, because this is why I always tell you guys to pay attention to the Major Arcana. Somehow they play their energies out during the week. Okay, so you can expect either traveling going on, someone thinking about purchasing a vehicle. If it is traveling involved, you're going to be safe to and from. And then also too, because I equate the Chariot with that of the Star card, it brings in all of that energy that's in association with that Star card. Again, wish fulfillment, stargazing, dreamy eye, dream journaling, enhanced or increased psychic abilities, energies. You may meet somebody famous, social media, social networking. All of that is coming along with the Chariot, right? So then also too, don't be the Pisces that get behind any source of any vehicles this week. Disregard the speed limit, because you will end up with a moving violation. Other Pisces that I'm reading for may have, to deal with minor car repairs, major or minor, I should say. All right, so that is the Major Arcana of this Chariot. Most important thing, something positive that is rapidly moving towards you. Then we have the Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords is something closing around you, Pisces. Something new is about to open up. Others, it could be, if it's not you, someone who is planning future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. Just to let you know, the Ten of Swords in that respect would always be a painful situation, but it's always an aspect of recovery. So it will be painful, but the persons will recover from whatever surgical procedures that they are having or performed on them. Up next, now we have the Death card, Major Arcana. So there's, again, this is the stronger emphasis of an ending outside of the Ten of Swords here. This is usually regarding a major life transformation type of energy. So something needs to come to an end, then something new is going to replace that energy, whatever that energy may mean for you. Again, it doesn't ever mean physical death for no one, all right? It just means that on a minor scale, it could be just getting rid of things that have accumulated over the years, whether it's in your house or in your office space or whatever, and you just need to get rid of that. That could be the Death card. Up next, now we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here represents many options that may be opening up for you, Pisces, this week, and also too, it's associated with intuition. So definitely pay attention to your intuition. I always tell you what to do, right? But you guys know what to do. The first impressions that you get in your gut and the inner voices that you hear is always the correct answer. All right, so also too, because the Seven of Cups is in your spread, your reading, this is your reading, so those people that you are closest to, connected to, as we speak, could be extending out some sort of devotion, dedication, and extension of love. And that could be your family, that could be your friends, romantic partners, and also co-workers. Following that, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, one of the big money cards here. The hand with the pentacle is an offering, so that could be for anyone who is handed a job offer, could be handed a promotion, could be starting up some sort of business. Always the unlimited amount of earning potential here, investment, savings. Remember, the aces start things off, so this is a very good card to receive. And then, of course, I talked about the pentacles aren't necessarily needed in a reading for me to say that, someone could be considering purchasing a vehicle. Well, now we have the Ace of Pentacles that mirrors over there to that Chariot. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles that sits underneath the Chariot, Pisces. So this is one of my financial independent cards. The other one would be, of course, the Knight of Pentacles. This is also to a form of recognition coming through. That could be coming straight from your employer in terms of promoting you, giving you a pay raise, giving you bonus money. This card is always representative of having to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fruits of your hard work and your labor. Now, whether or not that's within the working environment or outside of the working environment. So this is also too a card that I regard as spending and splurging. So if you have access to this type of money and you want to treat yourself to something or treat others to something, you're to do it and not to feel guilty about it, because this is a card that always comes through that reminds you that you are deserving of something that you worked hard for and you made progress. Still could be regarded as your money situation. Pisces looking good, stabilized, feeling grounded this week as well. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the mother of all love, of course, nurturing, caring, supportive. Underneath that Ten of Swords, that again could be indicative of someone who's planning some sort of inpatient, outpatient surgical procedure. Could be a family member, could be a romantic partner, could be a friend. Anyway, the Queen comes through. One of the cards that's in a group of cards that I always say that if you receive it in your spread, then that means you're getting some sort of benefit out of an emotional support, satisfaction, fulfillment, contentment from those people that are closest to you. Again, romantic partners, friends, platonic friendships, right? Romantic partners, friends, and family. That's what I meant to say. I thought I said that twice. Anyway, you could also be the Pisces that I'm reading for that works in the capacity in helping other people, okay? That is not limited to just the health field. It's any capacity that you are helping others or assisting others to uplift them and, their life. Queen of Cups can also bring and formulate new platonic friendships as well as romantic partnerships. Up next is the No Drama Week for Pisces that I'm reading for. Your back is to the energy. So with the Eight of Cups, I always read that this could be a week that you don't deal with anybody's drama. You don't want to deal with anybody's drama as well. Then we have the Queen of Swords. You have to be careful here, Pisces, of running your mouth, gossiping, especially with that of others. Okay, it sits underneath the card of love and relationships. So be careful of who you're chit chatting with, and don't be into having to pick up speaking gossip and picking up gossip. But you're sitting here in this throne. This is always usually related to some sort of major decision or action that you're about to undertake this week. Okay. Up next, now we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is could be a small pay raise for some of you, saving up for something greater. Also, to your, holding on to something that needs to be released and let go, whatever that energy may mean for you. Following the Four of Pentacles here, now we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles here, again, the money, Pisces, is looking very, very strong. Of course, this would represent the boss in the workplace environment, the creditors. Could be business opportunities. Financial situation is stable or stabilizing. Following the King of Pentacles here, now we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords in respect and regard is detaching your energies, Pisces, from those things that you have basically become attached to, whether it's your job, whether it's your relationship, romantic relationship, your platonic friendship, or even having to, distance yourself from family for a short period of time. Do that. This is a card that always comes through that says you need to rest up, you need to replenish, you need to rejuvenate, taking care of your own self. Now, we didn't receive any movement cards here. So, oh, yes, we did. The very first card, the Chariot. So, I usually say with the Four of Swords, you could be planning future trips. Now that we have the movement card here, you could be planning the trip this week and execute taking that trip during this week's time. But most importantly is reclaiming your independence, doing something exclusively that's going to bring about happiness on your own, and you should be okay. Okay. All right. So the last card I have is the Magician. Two sides to the Magician that I always read. The first and most positive side is manifesting. What is it that you're trying to manifest? If it's anything, what is it that you want or you desire to have occur in your life? Whatever that energy may be for you, Pisces, fill in the blank. If you're in the form of affirmations, prayers, mantras, throw that energy out there to whoever your higher source of energy that you pray to or the universe. Step away from it. Stay in alignment with it, though. Step away from it and just know that in maintaining peace or acquiring peace and keeping the faith that whatever it is that you want or desire is going to happen for you. On the negative end here, I read the Magician as an actual person. We still have to worry about strangers amongst us. We have to worry about family members, friends, romantic partners who are just really into having their way in terms of controlling, manipulating, or trying to extract something from you. Again, pay attention to the signs of the help from the Queen of Cups in terms of the intuition, making sure that if there's any types of presentation um, going on for you, you have to trust yourself. Any engagements or any strangers trying to pull the wool over your eye, you have to trust yourself to know that they don't mean any good and they don't need to be nowhere near you or around you. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Pisces. Remember, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Always take what's going to work. Leave the rest alone. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Remain smiling. And I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.